Magandang hapon.
Ito po, African Mythology.
Welcome to African Mythology.
Mabuhay!
Myths and legends developed over thousands of years in Africa, from south of the Sahara. About 7,000 years ago, the ancestors of the Hottentot and the Bushmen began moving from the Sahara toward southern Africa. 5,000 years later, people who spoke Bantu languages began spreading out from Cameroon on Africa's west coast until they eventually inhabited much of sub-Saharan Africa. Such migration caused myths and legends to spread from group to group and led to a mixing of myths and legends. The migrations also gave rise to new stories about events in the history of those peoples. For instance, as Bantu groups settled in new homelands, they developed legends to explain the origins of their ruling families and the structure of their societies. The peoples of Africa did not use written language until modern times. Instead, they possessed rich and complex oral traditions, passing myths, legends, and history from generation to generation in spoken form. In some cultures, professional storytellers called griots preserve the oral tradition. Written accounts of African mythology began to appear in the early 1800s, and present-day scholars labor to record the continent's myths and legends before they are lost to time and cultural change.
Deities. Most African traditional religions have multiple gods, often grouped together in family relationships. Nearly every culture recognizes a supreme god, an all-powerful creator who is usually associated with the sky. Various West African peoples refer to the highest god as Ama or Olorum, while some East Africans use the name Mulungu. In most African religions, the supreme god is a distant being, no longer involved in day-to-day human life. People rarely call on this deity. Instead, they address lesser gods, many of whom have distinct functions. The Yoruba people of Nigeria, for example, worship a storm god Shango, who controls thunder and lightning. The number of gods and goddesses varies from culture to culture. The Buganda of East Central Africa have one of the largest pantheons, with 20 or more deities. Many peoples regard the earth, sun and moon as gods. In the Congo River, the most densely wooded part of Africa, the forest itself is a deity, or else a mysterious other world have spirits as well. Spirits. African mythology is filled with spirits, invisible beings with powers for good and or evil. Spirits are less grand, less powerful, and less like humans than the gods, who often have weaknesses and emotions. Many spirits are associated with physical features such as mountains, rivers, wells, trees, and springs. Nations, peoples, and even small communities may honor local spirits unknown outside their borders. All humans, animals, and plants
dangerous witches.
Ancestors. Many Africans believe that human spirits exist after death. According to some groups, these spirits dwell underground in a world much like that of the living, but upside down. The spirits sleep during the day and come out at night. Other groups place the real of the dead in the sky. The Bushmen of Southern Africa say that the dead become stars. Many African groups believe that the spirits of dead ancestors will remain near their living descendants to help and protect them, as long as these relatives perform certain ceremonies and pay their due respect. Believing that the spirits of chieftains and other important characters offer strong protection, the Zulu hold special ceremonies to bring them into the community. These some cultures, it is said that the soul of a dead grandfather, father, or uncle can be reborn in a new baby boy. Another common belief is that dead souls, particularly those of old men, may return as snakes, which many Africans regard with respect. Ancestor cults play a leading role in the mythologies of some peoples, especially in East and South Africa. They honor them, whether the immediate family, the larger clan or kinship group, the community, or the entire culture become objects of worship and subjects of tales and legends. An example of ghosts among the Songhai who live along the Niger River. They honor Zoa, a wise and protective